Index, safe, normal, is 50. As we all know, the normal air quality index, safe, normal, is 50. Parts of our state have seen a level of over 400 in the last 24 hours, and that is a dangerous situation. I can give you updates. We have some of the high areas. Brooklyn, in the last hour, was at 413. This is, again, safe level is 50. This is 415. Health warnings for everyone. The entire population is likely to be affected. Queens, right behind Brooklyn. So we're seeing these effects. That's 407 in the Queens area. That's an 800% increase over what is safe. And this is why we're very concerned. It has an immediate impact on people's health. Irritation to the eyes, the nose, breathing, coughing, and even shortness of breath. So our message right now is going to be reiterated multiple times because it is simply stay indoors. Also, to protect people, we believe that the N95 mask is an important way that people can stop the air particles from getting into their lungs. That is why I'm announcing we are making available 1 million N95 masks that we made available at state facilities. We have over 400,000 distributed to members of the public at state parks, MTA stations, Javits Center, Port Authority, and bus terminal, and anywhere else people need them.
All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving our praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakodash, the Bahanas, and to the apostles, and the others, great millstone, the Talmud of truth, and the sincere peace, blessings, and salutations to your Akim across the four quarters of the earth, pushing his knowledge and truth and his sincerity. This is the brother Barzal from the GMS Arizona Camp, Lord Will, with another quick lesson to edify. All right, you saw the video clip. And there was some imagery showing the conditions out there on the East Coast, out there in New York. But from what I've been reading, this wildfire in Canada is causing the air quality to drop drastically all over the entire East Coast, and it's spreading. All right, it's spreading through, more central parts of the U.S. All right, and I just feel that as some brothers is going in, some of the elders are going in, on this story that, it's an omen. It's a preview of what's to come, of what the Lord is getting ready to bring to America. Because, indeed, this place is going to be blanketed with smoke, with dust, with darkness, because you can barely even see, the sky, the blue of the sky, the sun shining. In the video that I just showed you, and if you look up other videos on YouTube, you can barely even see the sun shining, man. And that lines up with biblical prophecy. When the Lord brings this great destruction that he's getting ready to bring, it's going to be a similar outcome. And I won't even say similar, because this can't even compare to what the Lord is getting ready to bring. It's going to be utter darkness when you think about the ramifications of 200 million nuclear warhead explosions in one place. That's something that you can't even fathom. There's never been anything like it that has taken place on this planet Earth. Okay, it's going to be a one-of-one event. Okay, and so, that is a small fraction compared to the level of destruction and the way that the Lord is going to blanket the sky with smoke that's coming here in the very near future. All right, this is Matthew 24:29. It says, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. All right, now, immediately after the tribulation, all right, of those days, what the days of tribulation, the days of Jacob's trouble. All right. These are the days that's very near. That's as soon to. This is a prophecy that's soon to take place. All right. It says the sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light. Why? Because soon to come is going to be a third world war, and that third world war is going to be fought with nuclear weapons. All of these nuclear weapon arsenals that these countries are building up are getting ready to be used. Okay, this is part of the Lord's end times prophecy. Okay, where He's gonna put it into the minds of the leaders of these other countries, not only adversaries to America and NATO, but also its allies amongst NATO. They're all gonna shoot their nuclear arsenals on America for some reason, for something that America is gonna do. They're gonna trigger that response, and the Lord is gonna put it into the minds of the leaders to do that, to carry out that action, to fulfill this prophecy. So it says, and the stars shall fall from heaven. That's the nuclear missiles coming down. Okay? And the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. It says, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. So that's because in the midst of the Third World War, that's when Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, is coming back. That's when he's going to make his return, because the elect of the nation of Israel are going to be saved out of the nuclear destruction. All right, so in the midst of the nuclear destruction, that's when Yahweh Shai is coming back with his angels. All right, and they're going to perform exactly what we're going to read in the next verse. See, because it says we're going to see the Son of Man coming in the clouds. Those clouds are the so-called UFOs, the chariots. Those are the vehicles by which the Lord is coming back to redeem or deliver his elect. You see, so it says, verse 31, and he shall send his angels with the great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. See, that's the deliverance. All right, that's the, see, the Christians will call it they call it what's that term they use? The rapture. That's what they call it. But this is the deliverance that's actually going to take place according to the true knowledge, the truth of the scriptures. See? So, but before the Lord comes back, what? The skies are going to be darkened, because they're going to be blanketed with smoke from the detonation of 200 million nuclear warheads. And where do I get that number from? All right. As a matter of fact, it's in Revelations. I'm looking it up. Give me a minute. All right, Revelations 9:16. Revelations 9:15, it says, and the four angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the third part of men. All right, you got the sons of man, you got the sons of God, and you got the sons of the wicked. The sons of man, all right, are the heathens. The sons of God are the Israelites. Okay, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. The sons of the wicked are the Edomites, the so-called white people today. All right, so the third part of men is going to be slayed, okay, by way of a thermonuclear destruction. So for Revelations 9:16, it says, and the number of the army of the horsemen, okay, because these nuclear weapons are the Lord's army, okay, that he's going to use to bring forth a destruction. This is the Lord's army. So it says, and the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them. See? And the scriptures go on to explain in greater detail the nuclear missiles. All right. So Revelations 19 and 16 in the NLT, it says, and I heard the size of the army, which was 200 million mounted troops. All right. This is talking about the nuclear arsenals. That's the understanding. Okay. That's given unto the elect. This is the truth of the Bible. This is the secrets, okay, that were revealed to the elect, that were revealing unto the to the people, feeding them with that knowledge and understanding, so you know what's coming, you know what's going on, and what's going to take place in these last days. Right? This is very important to understand, because the Lord will send these omens just to give you some imagery of the type of and the level of destruction that he's getting ready to bring. That's what we're seeing in these videos, okay, that are popping up. Look at that imagery. That look like that movie Dune. Okay. You know, where everything was all dusty and orange, and you know, just like what you see here in this image, man. And that's real. That's really what it's looking like out there. So you can imagine the type of health implications from inhaling that type of polluted air. Now, add in a blast from a nuclear weapon, and then you got not only smoke everywhere, you know, you got fire burning everything, okay, with that fervent heat. You also gonna have radiation, which far more deadly, okay, than this, you know, pollution that's in the air right now out there on the East Coast. You know, a lot of people are going to be put to death, man. The Lord is getting ready to kill a lot of people. All right. That's judgment that's coming to this great whore for his sins against the Lord, man. Okay. And all you wicked people of our nation, hey, you're going to be taken out with it. This is Zephaniah 1. I'm going to get verse 14. Says, the great day of the Lord Yahweh is near. It is near and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord Yahweh. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly. It says that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. See, that's what you're starting to see in New York, okay? But this is going to be on another level, okay, that we've never seen before. So it also says a day of the alarm, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fifth cities and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, and their blood should be poured out as dust and their flesh as dung. It says, neither shall their silver nor their gold be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, because all of this is coming for the Lord's wrath. Okay, this is the result of sin against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. It says, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. That's what 200 million nuclear warheads is going to do. It's going to devour this land and make it utterly desolate. It says, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. And the only ones that's going to be left are the 2/3, okay, of the nation of Israel, and you heathen and the sons of the wicked. All right. The elect of the nation of Israel are going to be delivered. They're already going to be up in the chariots just witnessing this destruction take place. All right, but you can see, man, like the Lord is getting ready to judge, man. That's an omen when he have smoke blanketing this whole country. You see? So anyway, just wanted to speak a few words on that. You know, a few precepts that came to mind. Wanted to bring them out. Lord willing, this was edifying. With that, I want to say shalom.